Over the past few years, I've produced a lot of different products. I've released them to the market, and some were winning and some were losing. Some I built using the wrong techniques and steps, and some of these I built with these 6 steps that I want to share with you today because they are actually the easiest path to a winning product. I've explained similar points or strategies and frameworks, but here I want to keep it practical and dialed in to actually talk about the 6 different steps, so you actually have a good look and understanding of what you should do next. Let's dive right in. The first step overall is, let's make all of this bigger so you can see it better. Step 1 is customer research. I can't stress enough how often I need to say that, because customer research is a number 1 point that you should focus on and that you should do when you want to build a product. I've seen it often where people start in the first step with building a product they most like, they are most enthusiastic about, but there is no customer research done whatsoever. So how do you know that your product is going to win if you don't even know who your customer is, what your customer looks like, if the product is actually fitting to that customer? So start writing down your ideal customer profile. I've covered that in many different videos before, but this is so key to understand who your ideal customer is. I know that there is ideal customer persona, ideal customer profile, the customer avatar, the customer profile. There are so many different frameworks to use here, but really dive deep into understanding your customer. Then you're ready for step 2, which is problem analysis. Now that you have the customer that you want to help, that you try to solve a problem for, and now you're diving into what problems does that customer have, that the problem is in correlation with your ideas, with your topics, with your niche. So that's the second step, where we dive into the different problems that the customer has and the different ideas and mechanisms that are at play to the customer. You need to understand the living circumstances, the breathing circumstances, what he does for the work, what the family situation looks like. All those different components bring together a picture of what that problem is actually going to look like. When you have a customer and a problem, now we can go to the next step, which is market research. What are current offers, current products that already are offering the solution to this customer group and to the problem? Because if there is already a good fit, then that might not be the best solution for you to build. Simple as that. That's why we need to check the market, what's already existing, what already is out there, because you don't want to double something down. You want to build something new, fresh, that is leaning on a different focus. And that's where it's so essential that you actually look at what's already on the market, what exists, what are competitors doing, because then you know what you're actually compared with, and then you know what the others offer, and then you can do it not better, but also new. Then now it's the time where we actually sit down and should write down the product ideas. So what is the customer? So here, let's paint a bit, because painting is fun. So now we have a person here. So here, stick figure. That person has a problem, which is the pain it has. It's screaming. Now we can look into what other people try to do as wrapped as gifts. Like here, a nice bow tie. So what are other people that they offer already? And now you can be okay, so let's start fresh and offer this customer a solution to the problem that is fresh, that is actually better and newer than this one. So that's the product idea side. Now that we have the product ideas, we need to go to step number 5, is product research. We need to actually go and look now how this product is actually best done. Just because we have an idea doesn't mean we need that it's also a good idea. So what we need to do here is take this and talk to the customer. I need to use a different color. Talk to the customer. Hear what they think to the product idea that we have and get the feedback. This is so essential because that is giving us the check mark of the customer that he actually thinks this is a good idea. And then only then you can go next. But before then, like, this is so crucial. Get at least like 3 to 10 people on that feedback, and ideally you can also start selling here already. That's something that most people get wrong, is like people only buy things that are done. If you have all of this done and you can prove it that you've done your research, they love, like, you know your customer, you understand the problem, you know that the market doesn't offer the solution they actually need. Now you have a solution that is validated. You can actually start already taking money because you have all the parts to it. The only part that's missing now is you building it. Build the product. But you can already, like, this here is already the selling point. This here is only done after you have validated it with 3 to 10 people, because otherwise it's not the best product idea, and you need to cycle back here and actually find a better product idea and then do it over again. This here is only done if you earn money. So here, like coins. Only if you have the feedback and the support of the customer, then you have the right to also build a product. Don't build the product too early, because you won't have anybody that's buying it from you. I hope that this video was valuable to you, gave you a clear step-by-step thing to how to build a winning product. I'm ready to read your comments if you have questions. Otherwise, leave a subscribe to my channel, and then I'll see you here.